What the is going on? First of all, I haven't made a video in years, so you know this is a big deal. But this is mind-boggling news. Budokai Tenkaichi 4 is official? This isn't a mod. This is the official game? Are you kidding me? It's been years, decades, since we've had the last one. This is something that I thought was completely off the table. I mean, we've gone from Budokai Tenkaichi to Raging Blast, from Raging Blast to Battle of Z, to Ultimate Tenkaichi, and then to Xenoverse and Fighters and games like that. But you gotta be kidding me. BT was, I don't know about you guys, but I mean, in my opinion, that was the best format for Dragon Ball. I've always appreciated what they did with Fighters. I think Fighters was amazing, but man, Budokai Tenkaichi, that's my childhood right there. And I think a lot of us would agree that, you know, those games were completely underrated. They had no reason to be shelved for other franchises. I think they easily could have kept putting out BT games. I mean, I don't care if it's decades later. I really don't. I mean, the fact that we're still getting this game, or that we're getting it now, is to me something that literally is like a wet dream. Like, you gotta be kidding me. So, we need to actually start talking about this now. Okay, so the game is announced. I guess it's not official if it's a fourth version of the game or a remake. I think it's a fourth. It says it's a new Budokai Tenkaichi, so I think it's a fourth. That makes the most sense to me. So let's actually start kind of analyzing what we have here, and we don't really have much to go off of, but what little we do have, we can kind of see that, man, these graphics, oh my god, just look at that. It's just so crispy, it's beautiful, it's just so clean. It reminds me of the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, and I think that's what they were going for. And I know Fighters had a lot of flair, a lot of flashiness, and I think that was a really, really great take, because when you were playing Fighters, it felt like you were playing the show. And I think that Dragon Ball Super Broly style, it's a really, really nice style for modern age Dragon Ball. And for this game to be adopting that, that's the best. You know, look, I like Xenoverse. I was a fan of the game, but they never really won me over with the graphics and that style. I just thought that it kind of, I don't know, it had like a blocky look to it. I mean, it looked good in its own right, but when you compare it to, I mean, especially, you know, what we have now, but I mean, look, at Fighters, which came out 2 years after Xenoverse 2, the style of that just looked amazing. It was just eye candy. It was incredible. So this game adopting that style, and actually it looks like it's building upon that and making it look even cleaner, which is insane to me. This leads me to believe this probably will be a next-gen exclusive. I could be wrong, but I think it kind of goes without saying, like, if you want to get the best experience with this game, you're going to want to get either a next-gen console or play this on PC. With a game like this, you want to see it at its full glory. I mean, come on, BT4, we gotta play this at max. So, okay, game's out. Game looks great. What's going to happen? So, it's the modern era, so games have changed. So we have now downloadable content, and we have this massive multiplayer element to games now. So, in my opinion, it would be best to really capitalize on that. The multiplayer experience, that is. Because I think, man, with a game looking this good, imagine how crazy it would be. You just have like a tournament, you know, because I know Raging Blast, technically, it is a Budokai Tenkaichi game, but it's not. But it kind of expanded a little bit, and also kind of downgraded a little bit in some ways, I might add, to that framework that they had. So if you guys remember, they had a tag mode. They also had Tenkaichi Tag Team. Let's not forget about that game. That game was actually really awesome. If you guys got to play that, that was on the handhelds. But they had a tournament mode. They had a tag team mode. Oh, this isn't a mode. It's kind of like a feature, and I think this was like a trademark feature of the Budokai games, or maybe not a trademark feature, but it was certainly a big thing that they did. They had the stats with the items, so you could go to the shop, and I know Raging Blast took this idea and they kind of ran with it, and you can add different stats to your character. There was a customizable element to the game, so you can change like the aura and stuff, but I know that when Raging Blast came out, they had other items that went a little crazier, where they had like random vanishing, key deflect, and things like that. And that was, I think that was actually really cool. I just hope that if they do bring that back, things are a little bit more balanced and adjusted. I know that the Raging Blast community, certainly number one, taking it online was kind of difficult, because a lot of people would find certain things to be a little bit cheap, I suppose. It didn't take away the fun from the game. I'm totally cool if they bring it back. I think it's a really nice concept. I just hope, again, if they bring it back, there is a little bit more of a balancing act to it, where we can have fun with some of the items and the customizables, but maybe not go so crazy as making something like where the character randomly vanishes or the character automatically deflects key, so that when we do take these things online, people don't find them so cheap. But if they bring it back, I'm cool. If they don't, I'm cool too. I'm completely indifferent. I'm just excited for the game. Don't care. I mean, obviously I'm getting ahead of myself, but I am just so excited. So anyway, guys, you guys let me know what you think in the comments. You let me know like what modes you're looking forward to seeing, what features you hope this game has. This is going to be a huge year for fighting games. We got Mortal Kombat 12 coming, Street Fighter 6 coming, Budokai Tenkaichi 4 coming, all in the same year. Jesus Christ. Let's go. Alright, guys. See ya.